What's up, guys? You know, with the hire of Kenny Brooks and hearing him on your show, that guy got me fired up thinking about women's basketball, the trajectory of that program. And then you got Mark Stoops, who's really embraced the transfer portal. I can't talk this morning, and trying to get guys over into that program. I really just wish that if Cal doesn't do it, I wish our next coach would have that same mentality, because I swear the way I love this football program and what it all stands for with the family and all the recruits, how they talk about Vince Marrow, I would give anything to have the community and the feel that we have for our football program back in basketball, because I feel like that's, to me as a fan, that's what I'm missing.
I think it's been lost.
Personally.
I think it's been lost, and I could trace it back. I appreciate the call. I don't think it's all on Cal. Don't get me wrong. I don't. I think, though, you go back to 2010, 2011, even 2012. You go back to what that was like as like the community aspect of it. We got away from that. Now, some of that is natural, the growth of the program, social media, but we got away from it. Camp Out. I know that's a little thing, but Camp Out was awesome. You could take kids and they could go meet the players, and the players embraced it, and they played basketball with them and all that stuff. Like, that went away. Big Blue Madness is a shell of what it was. It's a shell. It's not even the same thing. Like, it's like a different sporting event, and that could be fixed overnight. If you wanted to fix Big Blue Madness, you could. They choose not to. They know it's not good. They choose not to fix it. I give a lot of credit to some of the students, especially a lot of the students online, because they tried to get that going again with waiting out and camping out for the basketball games and all that stuff, and that was cool. But that used to be the norm. That used to be regular, and that's kind of gone away. And, all the things you do to build community. Look, to get these coaches on, for the most part, we have to go around the university. The reason, I'm just being honest. The reason Mark Stoops, Vince Marrow, Kenny Brooks even, Mingione, the reason those guys get on is they want to come on because they want to talk to the fan base. And they basically tell JMI, we want to do it. JMI is a hindrance when it comes, in my opinion, to getting to the fans. Let me give you a perfect example. I would love to have Mark Stoops would love to walk in here, sit at this desk, and do an interview with me, and then meet all the fans. He would love to. He is not allowed to do it. He is not allowed to do it. Why? He's not allowed to do it because the official restaurant of UK is a different place. That's absurd. That's absurd. Last year during the NCAA baseball tournament, I wanted to take my show to UK, do the show outside of UK to promote the regional, to get fans to come to the UK baseball game, which was at noon. I was like, I'll be on from 10 to 12. We'll tell people to come. They'll then walk into the baseball game. JMI said, no, you cannot come here. This is our place, only our shows. And I'm like, you don't even have a show right now. There's no show on. And they're like, sorry, no. Nowadays, because of NIL, I can get these players to come on here. But do I go through UK? No, I have to go through their NIL agent to get them here. UK will tell them no, but their NIL agent will tell them, as part of your NIL deal, go on Matt's show. So my point is just to say, everything that keeps people connected to the fans is gone, and the only way coaches get around it is they just say, I'm doing it. Mark Stoops and Vince just say, I'm doing it, and that's just going to be the way it is. But, yes, we've gotten away from it, and then some of that is on Cal. I went back and looked. In 2012, the year we won the national championship, we had 31 regular season games. Cal did the pregame press conference 29 of the 31 games. You know how many pregame press conferences he did this year? One. He did
beginning of the
one
year.
of the 31. Now, is that the most important thing in the world? No. But if you want to hear from your coach and hear what your coach has to say, That's important. He skipped the post-game radio show 9 of the 31 games. That's a lot, considering 3/4 of his salary comes from that. So there has to be a mindset change. Forget about X's and O's. Cal will change those or not. But there has to be a mindset change about this being a community. That's why I'm going to be honest with you. I'm ranting right now. But when I heard Kenny Brooks yesterday, Kenny Brooks said, I want to talk to people. And he even said whether they're criticizing me or not. I found that fascinating. He doesn't even know what's going on. And he said that. He said, I want you to come up to me in Kroger. Right? Well, Cal's probably a little too famous to have everybody come up to him in Kroger. But there is a sense in which they got to get back out in the community. They got to get back out connected because there is a family feel around UK football, UK baseball, UK gymnastics. Gymnastics is going for the national championship on Thursday. Women's basketball, when we've been good, has that.
That'll have all kinds of passion here in a few months once that
basketball's got to get back to that. They got to get back to that, and they got to stop the see what I did? See what I did? What do you think about that? Oh, did you all come here to see us lose? Like, get away from that. This is supposed to be a community, and let's get back to that.
And I know we focus it being KSR because it's our show and we're doing it right now, but the first thing on my checklist, if I were a coach feeling some heat, is I would be on every radio show. I don't care if it's got 20 listeners or 20,000. I would just want people to hear me being a part of them, explaining what went wrong and how it's going to change moving forward, not just people guessing, well, is he going to make a change? What does it mean to get tougher? What are we doing in the port? No one knows.
Let's just be blatant about it. When I mentioned yesterday, should I have the U of L coach on, you know what happened within 30 minutes? The U of L people reached out to me and said he'd love to come on. Where are we where the U of L coach would like to come on and the UK coach would not? Like, where are we?
And despite what people say, we are still fans and would not, we're still positive, and it's nothing to run from.
The guy who wrote me literally said he'd love to mix it up with you and talk trash.
Don't make me start to like anymore over there.
Now, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but, where are we where that's the case? And, again, let's say he's too mad at KSR to come on. Is he going on any of these other shows?
He should be on a tour right now. Even if it's not this one, do something.
Fine. Don't want to come here. There's other ones. Go do that one. Right? If you want to throw it in my face, go on every show but ours. But don't sit there silently. And I hit my finger on that, and it really hurt.
I heard that.